Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video. In today's video, I have a building tips and tricks video for you guys, and I'm going to show you guys how to use the pyramid very effective in Fortnite. And there is a lot of different ways you're going to be able to use the pyramid in Fortnite, but I can't go over everything, so I'm going to cover the main things that you see in a game-to-game basis and show you guys some tips and tricks to help you guys win more gunfights when it comes to building by using a pyramid. And before we get into the video, I'm going to be launching up another V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want to win a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you have to do is to drop a like on this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications, and leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And as well, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys add my Snapchat. It is YoungHumorYT. Make sure you guys add me if you guys haven't already on there. I have a lot of cool stuff. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Okay, so here in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some really cool pyramid tricks that you guys can do. I'm going to start off with pretty basic things that you guys can do. And of course, I'm going to get into a little bit more advanced. So the first thing here is using the pyramid to trap another player. And that's the best way to do it is when someone has ramped one above you and you're below them. The best thing you can do is put that pyramid above them. And once you put that pyramid up there, all you have to do is look directly up to place it. And once it's up there, the other player that is running up the ramp is going to get cucked by it. And you have a few options that you can do, and one of the options you can do is use it to trap. You can throw up walls around the side and then throw traps in. That's also a really effective way to trap a lot of players. But when it comes to those really good players that just know what they're doing, it's not going to work too often, and I'm going to show you guys why. But in most games, when it comes to better players, what I like to do is not really go for traps. When it comes to like the immediate players, or maybe even below average players, the trap method is going to work a ton with this. And most of the times what I do is I just use it to cuck the other player and then immediately go for high ground. Because once you do that pyramid up, it's going to give you a split second to be able to get high ground. Especially when you're playing those better players. If you're playing a bunch of noobs in a build fight, once you throw that cone up, they're going to be completely clueless and I have no idea what's going on. But most players are going to know what's going to happen. But a lot of good players are going to be expecting a trap. So usually what I do is I use it to go get high ground. And you can either ramp up behind it or you can ramp on the side. Maybe put a wall up and then go for an edit play. So there's a few things you can do along those lines. So the reason it might be very difficult to trap better players is for this reason here. I'm going to show you guys exactly what that is. So for a lot of you guys who don't really understand why people go for edit or pyramid edit plays all the time, is I'm going to show you guys exactly why players put pyramids on the top of their own ramps. So when a good player is ramping up, what they will do is they will ramp up above them and they will put their own pyramid and edit that. And the reason for that is when you're ramping up and you cone yourself, the other person you're going against is not going to be able to cone you as well. So once you get your cone above you, the other player isn't going to. So if you're playing 1v1 build fights, or maybe you're in a game and someone you already know you're going to go against is going to try to cone you or trap you, one thing you can do is after you ramp above them, put your own pyramid and go for the edit play on that. Because once your pyramid is up, they're not going to be able to cone you and you're going to be set and you're going to get immediate high ground from that. So that is the reason, for the guys who don't already know, that is the reason why a lot of players put pyramids above their ramps, is to prevent them from getting coned from other players or in build fights or in actual games. And as you can see from the other perspective, the other player is not going to be able to cone as well. And once you have your cone up, you can go for the edit play on that and go up, maybe build even higher, get a little bit more high ground, or you can just keep the same high ground that you're at and then try to go from a shot from there. There's a lot of different things that you can do from there. So here, I'm going to show you guys a really good way to counter people who pyramid, or maybe even if you just get high ground from them with a ramp. This is something that I do pretty much every single time I get high ground. It's very effective and it catches a lot of people off guard. And because a lot of players, they'll go below you, and once you get that high ground on them, most good players are going to go for a cone trap 9 out of 10 times. It's super predictable once you see it. But one way to counter this is as soon as you get high ground, what you want to do is you want to go for an edit play on your stairs. And this is a sure way to outplay another player who's going to be a little bit of a better player. Or maybe they cone you, or whatever the case might be. This is a very effective and a very unpredictable way to get a quick shot off. Because once you do that, I guarantee, if you do it as soon as you put up the ramp, which is what I usually do, I don't usually wait for them to put the cone up, because then it's going to be a little bit slow and it might be a little bit predictable after that. But if you do it right after you throw up the ramp, if you go for the edit play immediately, I guarantee the other player you're in the fight with is going to start panicking and they're going to miss a ton of shots and you're going to have a wide open advantage on them. And I've done this so many times in games, because what's going to happen is after you put up the ramp, they're going to immediately go for the pyramid on top. So once they go for that pyramid on top and you're already through with the edit, they're going to have their map out. They're not going to be able to build because you're going to be right in their 1x1. So there's going to be nothing that they can do. So if you also wanted to break off the entire thing altogether, what you can do is edit these stairs from left to right. So in that case, it's not going to split it in half. It's actually going to break the ramp and you're going to go for a shot on there. So I'm going to show you guys one last thing that you can do with your pyramid. And for a situation where you can control the wall and you have the window open and they're just backing up, they're just putting the ramp over and over again. So you want to go for the shot on this guy. One thing that you can do is after you break the ramp, immediately after, you can throw down your cone. And once you throw that down, they're not going to be able to build it all. So you're going to have complete control of that situation. So if they're just spam building and they're just keep building a ton and ton, and they're only doing that one move where they put the ramp down, one thing you can do is once you're in there, you can just throw down your pyramid and they're not going to be able to build it all, which is going to leave you with a wide open tag, because this is something that not a lot of players do. So if you do this on another player in game, I guarantee they're going to have no clue what's going on because they're not going to be used to it. And just doing things that are unpredictable is a really sure way to win a lot more gunfights in Fortnite. So I would say those are the cone tips that you're going to see most in games, except for the last one. That one's pretty advanced. The other ones are a lot more practical in a lot of ways to outplay other opponents. And for the rest of this video, I have another 20 kill win in duos. And this is a very high kill, a very fast-paced game that I want to be showing you guys. So I'm going to just have the gameplay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys liked it. If it helped you guys, make sure to drop a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on my notifications so you can get notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I'll see you in the next video.